Pisces, this is a sacred instant, a direct call from the universe to your sensitive and intuitive heart. Feel the vibrant atmosphere, the energy that throbs around you. There is a latent perception, a certainty that something is changing, transforming itself into your reality. It is not an illusion, it is the promise of a significant breakthrough, a real leap forward in your journey. This cosmic moment is an open portal to abundance, tailor-made for Pisces' sensitivity and intuition. You, with your empathetic and deep nature, are about to discover a secret code, a key that unlocks a flow of prosperity in your life. Get ready to let go of old patterns, limiting beliefs that have obscured your brilliance. The universe conspires in your favor, aligning the energies so that abundance manifests in your experience. Allow yourself to feel that excitement, that positive anticipation. You are on the threshold of a great revelation. To activate this energy now, I invite you to comment with faith and conviction. I am Pisces, pure channel of divine abundance. I receive with love and radiate light, prosperity and joy in all areas of my life. That is so. Write these words, feel their power vibrate in you and watch the doors open. This is your time to flourish, to receive without reservation, to live the abundance that the universe generously offers. Believe me, Pisces, the transformation has begun. Maybe you recognize yourself in an exhausting cycle, stagnant, important projects, the feeling that help never arrives when it is needed most, a heavy burden of responsibilities for others. That burden, often silent, is the pain of Pisces, a pattern of sacrifice that, while noble, does not pave the way to true prosperity. How many times have you put yourself in the background, prioritizing the needs of others? How many times have you annulled yourself in the hope of alleviating the suffering of the other? This constant surrender, this emotional exhaustion, are not virtues that attract abundance. On the contrary, they can block the natural flow of prosperity towards you. You, Pisces, have an immense goodness, a generous heart that takes pity on the world. But it's crucial to understand, incessant sacrifice is not the answer. Abundance does not flourish on the ground of continuous renunciation. It is time to recognize the value of your own needs, to prioritize your well-being, to allow yourself to receive. Imagine other Pisces like you sharing similar stories, voices that echo their own struggles, reports of tiredness, frustration, postponed dreams, but above all, voices that yearn for change, for liberation from this cycle of self-sacrifice. The good news is that this cycle can be interrupted. There is a way to honor your compassionate nature without canceling yourself out, to make room for abundance without feeling guilty. The end of sacrifice does not mean the end of goodness, but rather the beginning of a journey of authentic and balanced prosperity. Get ready to find out how. The solution we are going to present may seem simple, even trivial, but don't be fooled by the apparent simplicity. An ordinary vase, pure water and sea salt are the elements of a vibrational ritual, a symbolic act with real power of transformation. It's not magic, it's quantum physics in action. Money, material prosperity, respond to harmony, to positive vibration, not just to arduous and incessant effort. This ritual with the vessel, the water and the salt is a way to tune your energy to the frequency of abundance, to create a field of attraction for prosperity in your life. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine. Before you, a transparent vase glowing softly in the light. You fill it with clear water. You feel the purity of that gesture. When adding the sea salt, visualize the old energies being dissolved, making room for the new. Water symbolizes your often turbulent emotions in Pisces, which need to be harmonized to attract prosperity. Salt represents purification, the cleansing of negative energies, of blockages that prevent the flow of abundance. The vessel, in turn, is the receptacle, the space where abundance will be welcomed and nurtured. This act, apparently commonplace, is a gesture of intention, a command to the universe. By preparing the vessel with water and salt, you are declaring your openness to receive, your willingness to welcome abundance into your life. It is the first step, simple but powerful, to activate the secret prosperity code for Pisces. Now that the vessel is prepared, the next step lies with you, Pisces. It is time to inject your unique energy, your intuitive and emotional capacity into this ritual. Your intention is the driving force, the spark that ignites the flame of abundance. Do not underestimate the power of your word, of your inner voice that echoes in the universe. Close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath and visualize the abundance you want to attract. Don't limit yourself to material possessions. Expand this vision to all areas of your life. Harmonious relationships, vibrant health, prosperous opportunities. Feel this abundance fill you completely, flooding every cell of your being. Let emotion amplify that intention. Allow yourself to feel the joy, the gratitude, the certainty that this abundance is already yours, waiting to manifest. Emotion is the language of the soul, the language that the universe understands perfectly. The stronger the emotion, the more potent your intention becomes. Now, verbalize this intention, out loud or in thought. State with conviction what you want to attract. Use positive, affirming words that resonate with your inner truth. Remember, the voice of Pisces possesses a special vibration, an ability to shape reality with sensitivity and power. Feel the energy of abundance flowing through you like a gentle and steady current. Imagine this energy connecting with the vase, with the water and the salt, enhancing the ritual. You are the channel, the conductor of this transformative energy. Awaken your intention, ignite the emotion, and watch the magic happen. A common obstacle on the path to abundance for Pisces is guilt, an uncomfortable, almost automatic sensation that arises at the thought of having, of receiving, of thriving. This silent guilt, often cultivated by old beliefs, can subtly sabotage your steps, like an invisible anchor that keeps you from flying, blocking the flow of prosperity and preventing you from fully enjoying the blessings of the universe. It is essential to understand, wanting to have is not selfish. Seeking abundance is not a sin. Rather, it is an innate right, a natural part of the human journey. When you allow yourself to receive, when you welcome prosperity into your life, you are not only benefiting but also inspiring others around you. Imagine Pisces people who have overcome this guilt and flourished in abundance. Inspiring stories of individuals who have used their resources, their prosperity, to do good, to help others, to create a positive impact on the world. Abundance, when seen from this perspective, becomes an instrument of empowerment, a tool for accomplishing the greater good. Having more makes it possible to do more. Having abundance does not mean selfishly accumulating, but rather having the freedom to share, to contribute, to expand your natural generosity. By allowing yourself to receive without guilt, you make room for this generosity to manifest in its fullness. Free yourself from this limiting belief that having is wrong. Reject the idea that you need to sacrifice yourself to be virtuous. You deserve abundance. You have the right to prosper, to live a full and satisfying life. Allow yourself to receive, welcome the blessings of the universe with gratitude and an open heart. Remember, as you thrive, you become a beacon of hope and inspiration to other Pisces and to the world. We come to the crucial point, the activation of the sacred code 71269. This code is not an empty magic formula, but rather a vibrational key, a numerical sequence that resonates with the energies of abundance. By using it with intention and faith, you are issuing a clear command to the universe, commanding the energy of prosperity to flow towards you. Now I invite you to actively participate in this process. In the comments section below this video, write the sacred code 71269. As you type in each number, visualize it as a symbol of light, pulsating with energy, radiating abundance to all areas of your life. Write with conviction, with the certainty that this code is activating a portal of prosperity in your favor. Do not allow doubt, skepticism, or unbelief to obscure your intent. Faith is the fuel that drives manifestation. Belief is the foundation of achievement. Allow code 71269 to shine in your mind as a sacred symbol, each number pulsing like a beacon of cosmic light. Imagine it being etched into your aura, activating new frequencies of prosperity around you. Repeat the code mentally. Feel the vibration of each digit resonate with you. Although it is not essential, for those who appreciate numerology, we can briefly mention that each number carries its own symbology. The 7 represents spirituality, the 1 the beginning, the 2 duality and partnership, the 6 harmony and home, and the 9 the completion and service to others. Together, in this sequence, they form a powerful code for ordering the energy of abundance in a balanced and complete way. But the most important thing is not the numerological analysis, but your intention, your faith, your active participation in this process. Write code 71269 in the comments with conviction and get ready to witness the transformations that are coming. After activating the sacred code and performing the ritual with the vessel, prepare to notice subtle but unmistakable indications that abundance has begun to manifest in your life. The universe speaks in signs, in synchronicities, in coded messages that reveal themselves to those who are attentive. Be vigilant, Pisces, as prosperity is sending its first waves. Start observing the numbers around you. Repeated sequences such as 111, 222, 777, or even the code 71269 itself can appear on license plates, watches, receipts. These are not mere flukes, but rather cosmic reminders that you are aligned with the frequency of abundance, that the energetic flow is intensifying. Pay attention to your dreams. Vivid, colorful dreams with clear messages or intense sensations may become more frequent. The unconscious, that vast and wise dimension, often uses dreams to communicate insights, to anticipate opportunities, to guide you on the path to prosperity. Your intuition, naturally sharpened in Pisces, may intensify. Sudden feelings, luminous ideas, accurate guesses can emerge with greater clarity. Trust these intuitive impulses. They are whispers of your inner wisdom, pointing you in the most promising directions to abundance. Unexpected opportunities may begin to arise. An invitation to an interesting project, a proposal for an advantageous partnership, a creative solution to an old problem. Be open to receiving these opportunities, even if they initially seem small or insignificant. Abundance often manifests itself in subtle ways before it reveals itself in its entirety. Keep your heart receptive and your mind open to signs. The journey towards abundance is not only about external achievements, but also, and especially, about a deep inner transformation. For Pisces, this journey involves, crucially, the healing of guilt, the liberation of self-sabotaging patterns that prevent the full flourishing of prosperity. It is time to abandon the need to apologize for wanting more, for aiming for a full life in all areas. There is no justification for feeling guilty for wanting abundance. This desire is natural, healthy, and part of your divine right. You don't have to justify yourself to anyone for pursuing well-being and prosperity. Abundance is not a privilege reserved for a few, but rather an inherent right of all, including you, Pisces. It is time to internalize this truth, to reprogram your mindset, to welcome prosperity without reservations, without emotional blocks, without the shadow of guilt. Strengthen your self-esteem, nurture confidence in your own worth. Repeat to yourself powerful affirmations such as, I deserve abundance in all areas of my life. I'm worthy of receiving prosperity. Abundance flows to me easily and naturally. These affirmations, repeated with conviction, will gradually dissolve guilt and strengthen your belief in your own ability to attract and maintain prosperity. Healing from guilt is a liberating process, which makes room for true abundance to manifest in your life. By freeing yourself from this emotional weight, you become a purer and more receptive channel for the flow of prosperity. Allow yourself this inner transformation, embrace abundance as your right, and watch your reality transform from the inside out. The abundance you are about to manifest, Pisces, is not a limited resource, something to be guarded selfishly. On the contrary, true abundance is expansive, overflowing, and naturally leads to a genuine desire to share with the world around you. Your generous heart, your compassionate nature, will find in abundance fertile ground to flourish even more. Imagine the prosperity you have attracted as an inexhaustible source, a wellspring of blessings that flows continually. This source not only nourishes you, but also overflows, irrigating everything around you, reaching those who need it, inspiring others to also access their own abundance. Sharing your abundance can manifest in myriad creative and meaningful ways. Through his art, his sensitivity, his ability to touch people's emotions. Maybe you feel inspired to create projects that benefit the community, to support noble causes, to reach out to those in need. Your natural compassion, so characteristic of Pisces, will find in abundance a vehicle to express itself fully. You can use your resources to alleviate the suffering of others, to bring hope and comfort to those who are in difficulty, to build a more just and supportive world. Sharing the abundance of the heart does not only mean donating material goods, but also offering your time, your attention, your talent, your positive energy. A kind gesture, a word of support, a sincere smile can be powerful ways to share the abundance that resides in you. Remember, true abundance multiplies when it is shared. By radiating prosperity to the world, you attract even more abundance into your own life, creating a virtuous cycle of generosity and mutual prosperity. Allow your abundance to overflow, inspire, transform, and see the positive impact you can make on the world. As your energy transforms, Pisces, get ready to observe significant changes in your relationships. The vibration of abundance that you now emanate draws people closer to you who resonate with this new frequency, while old ties that no longer serve your growth can naturally dissipate. Do not fear this reconfiguration. It is essential for your progress. Some relationships, perhaps those marked by exhausting or unnutritious dynamics, may begin to lose strength. Distancing can occur, conversations that were once frequent decrease, or even the end of certain relational cycles. Allow this to happen with serenity, understanding that the universe is reorganizing your support network, setting the stage for higher connections. Simultaneously, be open to the emergence of new people in your life, individuals who share your values, who vibrate in the same tune of abundance and growth, will begin to cross your path. These new connections will be sources of inspiration, mutual support, and joy, nurturing your journey of prosperity in unexpected ways. To ease this transition and release any remnants of old energy, consider energetic cleansing practices. Guided meditations focused on cutting energetic ties, baths of coarse salt or purifying herbs, or even the simple conscious intention to release the past can be valuable tools. Make room in your life for the new, for relationships that mirror the abundant person you are becoming. Trust in the natural flow of life, which pushes away what no longer serves and brings closer what is essential for your flourishing. Be receptive to new connections, celebrate healthy bonds, and let go with gratitude and lightness of those who have completed their cycle. The ultimate key to abundance, Pisces, lies in a deeper understanding of spirituality. For a long time, the idea of sacrifice was linked to the concept of spirituality. However, the true spiritual essence is not found in renunciation, but rather in conscious creation, in the intentional manifestation of beauty and well-being in your experience. Authentic spirituality is recognizing oneself as a creative being, with the power to shape reality through intention, emotion, and aligned action. It is to use your gifts and talents to edify, to inspire, to contribute to the world in a positive and meaningful way. There is no spirituality in scarcity, deprivation, or needless suffering. The true spiritual journey is one of expansion, of growth, of flourishing in all dimensions of being. It is consciously selecting that which nourishes your soul, which raises your vibration, which promotes harmony and balance in your life. It is to maintain this beauty and well-being with attention and care, cultivating an internal and external environment conducive to prosperity. Creating beauty in your life can manifest itself in many ways, through art, music, nature, loving relationships, a welcoming home, work that resonates with your purpose. Selecting well-being means prioritizing your physical, mental, and emotional health, nourishing yourself with positive thoughts, with practices that strengthen your vital energy, with habits that sustain your high vibration. Remember, you are a co-creator of your reality. When you consciously choose the beautiful, the nourishing, and the prosperous, you honor your divine nature. Pisces, true spirituality abounds, and you are ready to live it in its fullest and most enlightened form. Spirituality is the celebration of life in its fullness. It is the permission to enjoy the blessings of the universe without guilt, with gratitude and awareness. It is to recognize abundance as a divine right, as a natural expression of the creative energy that resides within you. Open yourself up to this transformative understanding and watch your life blossom into all the colors of prosperity. Pisces, we have reached the end of this stage of the journey, but the path of abundance is continuous, an upward spiral of growth and expansion. Trust in the abundance that already resides in you, in the seeds of prosperity that have been planted and nurtured throughout these chapters. Believe in the process, keep the faith, and continue to cultivate the vibration of prosperity in your daily life. Abundance is not a final destination to be reached, but rather a constant journey of learning, of improvement, of alignment with the universal flow of prosperity. Stay connected to this energy, practice the ritual of the vessel, recite the sacred code, observe the signs, and above all, keep your heart open to receive the blessings that the universe generously offers. Subscribe to this channel to continue nurturing your journey of abundance. Here you'll find more tools, inspiration, and support to deepen your connection to prosperity and expand your unlimited potential. Share this video with other Pisces, spread this message of hope and transformation, and together create a wave of abundance for the world. Always remember, you are a channel of divine abundance, Pisces. Prosperity is its essential nature, its birthright. Trust your intuition, follow your heart, and allow the light of abundance to shine brightly through you. To end this cycle with high energy, I invite you to listen to the inspiring music I have prepared. Let the melodies and harmonies raise your vibration, reinforce your faith, and celebrate the abundance that is already yours. Move forward with confidence, joy, and the certainty that the universe conspires in your favor every step of the absolute way. The journey of abundance, dear Pisces, is not just a single ritual or activated code. It is a constant practice, a daily cultivation of a thriving mindset. Imagine a lush garden. It doesn't bloom overnight, but it does require continuous care, regular watering, and constant attention. So it is with abundance in your life. To keep the vibration of prosperity pulsating, incorporate simple practices into your routine. Start each morning with gratitude. List mentally or in a journal the blessings present in your life, from the most evident to the small details that sometimes go unnoticed. This act of recognition raises your vibrational frequency, attracting more reasons to be grateful. Visualize your goals with clarity and emotion. Take a few minutes each day to imagine yourself living the abundant life you crave. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the fullness of this reality as if it were already present. Visualization is a powerful mental rehearsal, setting the stage for manifestation. Use positive affirmations throughout the day. Reaffirm your ability to attract prosperity, your worthiness to receive blessings, your intrinsic connection to universal abundance. Repeat phrases such as, "Prosperity flows freely in my life. I am a magnet for abundance. My life is prosperous in every way." Practice mindfulness. Be present in the present moment, appreciating the small joys, the subtle beauties, the opportunities that present themselves at every moment. Conscious presence opens your eyes to the abundance that already exists around you, often unnoticed in the rush of everyday life. Cultivate the mindset of abundance daily and watch your life blossom into steady prosperity. The trajectory towards abundance, Pisces, resembles the current of a river. It does not always flow in a straight and serene line. It is natural to find obstacles, dodge rocks, face more turbulent stretches. The journey to prosperity is not without its challenges, but it is how you face them that defines your success. Doubts may arise, fears may manifest, setbacks may occur. At times like this, remember your inner strength, your innate resilience. Recognize that obstacles are not insurmountable barriers, but rather disguised opportunities for learning and growth. Don't let yourself be beaten down by negative thoughts or excessive self-criticism. When the mind wanders to pessimism, redirect your focus to your past achievements, to the signs of abundance you have witnessed, to the unwavering faith that resides in your heart. Develop practical strategies for dealing with setbacks. Analyze the situation clearly, identify the lessons learned, adjust the route if necessary, but never lose sight of your ultimate goal. Persistence, determination, and the ability to learn from mistakes are powerful fuels on the journey of abundance. Seek support in your network of positive relationships. Share your struggles with trusted people who can offer words of encouragement, fresh perspective, and positive energy. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Instead of being paralyzed by fear or uncertainty, embrace challenges as stepping stones to a higher level of abundance. Each obstacle you overcome strengthens your faith, enhances your resilience, and brings you even closer to the full prosperity you deserve. Navigate challenges with courage, learn from each experience, and continue to move forward with confidence on the journey of abundance. The time has come to expand your view of abundance, Pisces. Genuine prosperity transcends the financial aspect, encompassing a vast spectrum of well-being and fulfillment in all spheres of your existence. Holistic abundance is the harmonious symphony of material prosperity, vibrant health, nurturing relationships, clear life purpose, and serene inner peace. Reflect on what true abundance means to you in a broader sense. Don't limit yourself to dollar signs and material goods. Consider the richness of having full health, overflowing life energy, a healthy body, and a balanced mind. Think of the abundance of authentic human connections, loving relationships, sincere friendships, harmonious family bonds. Visualize prosperity in your professional life, in your contribution to the world, in your unique and special purpose. Imagine the abundance of free time to enjoy the pleasures of life, to connect with nature, to cultivate your hobbies, to nourish your soul. Contemplate the abundance of inner peace, emotional serenity, deep contentment, absence of anxiety and worries. This inner peace is a priceless treasure, the solid foundation on which all abundance is built. Seek balance between all these dimensions of abundance. Do not neglect any area to the detriment of another. Cultivate financial prosperity with responsibility and awareness, but also invest in your health, in your relationships, in your personal and spiritual growth. Holistic abundance is a complete and integrated state of being where all areas of life flourish in harmony. It is prosperity that nourishes the soul, that fills the heart, that radiates genuine joy and contentment. Expand your definition of abundance. Embrace prosperity in all areas of life and live the fullness that the universe generously has in store for you. If this content touched you in any way, like the video, it helps the universe and the algorithm to show this message to more dreamers like you. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any astrological discoveries, spiritual tips, and secrets to turn your potential into reality. We are building an incredible community here, and your support is essential for us to continue bringing more content full of meaning, wisdom, and magic. Oh, and share this video with someone special who needs to hear it today. The universe works in sync, and you're a part of it. I'll see you in the next video, and remember, you're not here by chance. The wealth you seek is also seeking you.